Barry White's got it bad. Liberty NZ Breakfast with Grant Evans. Very good morning to you. While you were having a snooze overnight, some new events have happened. Police in Hamilton have launched a homicide investigation after a man was killed at a home near Hamilton Lake, with another man injured and cordons in place as forensics work through the property. And police are targeting the proceeds of large-scale drug dealing across the North Island. They've seized more than $1 million in assets, including 2 Ferrari convertibles, a Harley-Davidson and other high-end vehicles, along with cash, guns, drugs and over 2,000 illicit vapes in raids from Wellington to Auckland. Officers found 2.8 kilograms of methamphetamine, 70 grams of cocaine, 4 litres of GBL, and vapes suspected of containing the newly controlled Class C1 drug etomidate, with the mongrel mob member and 4 associates now facing multiple charges, and more arrests are likely. In Wanganui National Park, popular tracks including the Mangapurua and the Kaiwakakauka, they remain closed while armed defenders search rugged terrain for a wanted man, and several huts along the trail are off limits as well. There's a major safety debate in Northland. I don't know why it's safety. It's just some sand that's going to be dug up out of the water. Councillors have unanimously opposed the fast-track offshore sand mining proposal near Whangarei Heads that will see up to 8 million cubic metres of sand removed over 35 years, which doesn't seem much to me. Locals and Maori groups are warning about coastal erosion and damage to the marine habitats, while the project's backers, they've insisted that environmental effects can be managed. The coroner's report, or there has been, into a cluster of 6 youth suicides in Northland has found serious ongoing barriers to mental health support for young people, including long waits, poor coordination, and services that weren't equipped for the level of risk involved. The coroner is urging systematic changes to how schools, health providers, and agencies respond when early signs of contagion appear. On the justice front, former Deputy Commissioner Jevon McSkimming's case is still reverberating around the country, with legal experts calling his successful prosecution over child exploitation material unique because of the senior rank he held and the serious breach of public trust it represents. Police, meanwhile, have announced a refreshed leadership team for 2026, with 3 new assistant commissioners. They need 3 now to replace him. He was spending 7% of his time looking at filthy stuff on his phone anyway. So they're going to try and steady the ship after a pretty controversial year. And a few other stories that we'll put into the mix here. Met Service, they're flagging a cooler than usual Christmas day for much of the country as the on-again, off-again chilly pattern sticks around. Banks are still tweaking mortgage rates, with some nudging fixed-term rates up while trimming others. And Labour and National continue to clash over whether the latest GDP bounce shows a genuine economic turning point or just a dead cat-style rebound. That's the latest. Brought to you by the team here, the wonderful team at the Liberty NZ Breakfast.